Hello and R.
Okay, thank you for the sound test, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everyone, to Impartial, the Chronicles of the Iron Rose.
Should we close the door?
That would be a capital idea, in fact.
Ooh.
It's going to get hot.
It's gonna get hot.
It's going to get really hot.
We can reopen.
Then walk outside.
All right. Okay, before we begin, a couple notes on how this is gonna play out. I envision that I want each session to be entirely self-contained, with a significant amount of time passing between them, unless absolutely necessary. If we have a really critical, time-sensitive cliffhanger kind of thing, but otherwise, I'd like each week to kind of be like a separate adventure, and then like next week would be literally a week later or something like that. You know, as you guys.
Like Pathfinder, but it would be nice to play with Pathfinder, sort of like they're all sort of unconnected.
No, they're connected.
I mean the time
gap. Yeah, time gap. Just I don't want you to think of this as some one single epic story campaign leading together, because it certainly is
like
not.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, not at all like our Final Fantasy. As far as plot is concerned, because the plot here is almost non-existent.
The plot is to go adventure.
Exactly. It's completely open-ended. This is a giant.
To find the plot.
This is a giant sandbox in the most literal sense of the game world can be. Well, certainly if you go to the desert continent.
Let's go to the desert.
It's a pun.
What's that?
It's a pun.
Yeah. All right. So I have only a few hooks on possible adventures that could interest you. I've got a couple of NPCs already in mind that could cause some major interaction, but most of it is going to come from you guys. You're going to come up with goals and things you want to do, and I will then present scenarios and complications that make that interesting. As well as I mentioned that a couple of you that got here earlier, I also envisioned this partially as somewhat of a soap opera drama event, because you all have some very interesting backgrounds
Along with
things to explore. Along with what?
Along with the corny music, like drama music. I can't wait for this organ.
Corny? Beautiful. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
No, I mean corny, like soap opera music. Like.
Oh, I thought you meant the music.
No, not this. No. God no.
Yes. So
Like with the organ, like.
I hope to just kind of present you with a scenario, get you started, and your characters should take over at that point and start a discussion amongst the group that will be interesting all by itself.
Do I get 2 votes?
No.
Sorry. No way in hell you. She's captain. She's captain and the queen. That's 2. I like the logic.
There's a point there. All right. As well as that.
I'm going to take that sentence and insert quotation marks around logic and then leave.
Alright, I'll do it myself. I like the logic.
Right. Along with that, be aware that we are trying to record this, so please be respectful and allow for that to be as useful later as possible. All right. So, without further ado, let's begin. When? Cedric, what time is it?
It's afternoon, 3 o'clock.
Afternoon, 3 o'clock. Helen, what are you doing?
I am out admiring the beautiful clear sky on deck.
On deck.
Yeah, or out.
All right.
You know.
On the deck of the ship, right?
Okay.
Is there another deck?
I don't know.
My deck of cards. That's my deck of cards.
Actually, those cards are his cards. Those are the ones that he let you borrow, that he was testing out.
Oh, those cards. Steam powered.
Steam powered. Right.
Steam powered Uno attack card.
All right, who's there with you?
Jezebel, I'm trying to get her to stop gambling for all of 1 hour. But it hurts so much to not gamble.
I bet you can't gamble.
I was about to say. a certain amount of time, then she'll get like trapped in a loop and her mind will explode.
It concerns me that Edward is also saying this.
I'm not here.
Let's try it.
What's
All right.
happen?
I see no negative outcome.
Shoot someone?
Now that we've got the giggles out of the way.
We will never laugh again.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm here!
Helen and Jezebel are on deck, overlooking the open sky. What color is it right now?
Mostly blue.
Blue? Dark blue? Light blue?
Like a sky blue?
Sky blue.
So the sky is sky blue.
And you-
Definitely established that.
The sea green.
How about the clouds? How about that?
There are many clouds.
They're cloud white.
Except for that giant gray one in the distance. No, that giant... No.
Giant gray cloud in the distance.
It's like a really big storm cloud. Yeah, but
Storms
it's off on the
brewing.
port side. It's not ahead of us. Unless we want to make it ahead of us.
There we go.
Well, where is ahead of you? Where are you headed?
Which direction are you heading in?
Travel 3 dimensions.
We're going away from the storm.
Yeah.
We're not going towards it.
Where is your current destination?
Oh,
What's your current destination?
I'm aboard the poop deck.
Where
the
are we
ship.
going?
Where is the ship going?
No, I am taking an afternoon nap.
Where's the ship going?
He said, "Where am I?"
No, I said where's the ship going?
Wow. Okay, sorry. It's been long.
I already used that excuse.
I think all of it, or at least I had a terrible long week, so I think we're all pretty much in the same boat.
Okay.
Mine was fine.
We
are in the same boat.
I was hoping that no one was going to jump on that, but I should have known better.
We are sailing.
Yeah.
We are sailing to the pirate outpost city. You know, like in Pirates of the
You
Caribbean.
mean Port Blackguard?
Oh.
Yeah.
Tortuga?
Sure, Tortuga. Yeah, like
I
the
know it's Tortuga.
Sky Pirate Tortuga.
Sky Tortuga.
Skytuga. Yeah.
Skytuga. All
We're
right.
sailing to Skytuga.
Are we going to like sack? Are we going to go and like sack Skyish Maine? Are we going to sail?
Is this like a space RPG where everything gets the prefix space?
No.
Space food, space
No,
weapons,
please don't.
space-
Yeah, we're going to Sky
no,
Tortuga so that we can read the
Space,
Sky Spanish in the name of the Sky Dutch.
Please no. Please no.
Anyhow,
Okay.
we're heading to Skytuga.
Okay. Heading to Skytuga,
Yes.
which is the aerial version of the terrestrial town Tortuga.
Yes.
Both of which have a terrible reputation for being the seediest places known to man.
Yes.
What?
That's what makes them fun.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's good for it's good for us to go there once in a while.
Yeah.
Now, to be
Reconnect
fair,
with
while
friends.
Skytuga might be full of criminals, it is also warm all year round.
It's an
True.
excellent
Centralized
vacation.
heating system.
It is the perfect vacation spot. Everything's legal and it's warm.
Just gotta make sure not to get shot,
All right.
stabbed, mugged,
By shooting them first.
Edward,
kicked.
Yes.
Yes.
what are you planning on doing in Skytuga?
I don't know why we're going there. I'm in the engine.
In the engine.
Yes, physically in the
Throw it in
engine.
there.
Start this again.
We ran out of fuel. Throw it in the engine.
We fed into the nose.
Oh dear.
That was not a slip up. I am physically inside the engine.
Yes, we've been over this.
Okay, so I take it you're not headed there for parts or anything.
Well, I mean, every time I can convince her to buy more parts, I do.
Well, do we need something?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna go get it.
All right.
While we're on vacation.
Taking pirate vacation. Kind
You're
of.
taking pirate vacation. Why is that?
We are going to.
Just for
Because there's a lot of
vacation.
notorious pirates
all
in
the delusions, right?
there are lots of pirates in Skytuga, and it's good to network.
We acquired a lot of loot recently, and
And we
we're
wanna
looking for a
spend it.
place to we're looking for a place to both spend it and to sort of pawn it off to other people.
Okay, so you've got
We
some
need a
cargo
Actually, you know,
to sell.
we need more crew.
Yes.
Or was a large die-off in the last battle with
What?
the
I didn't get that
Empire, so
report.
we don't care.
God damn it, Abby. You're the captain. You're supposed to get these rewards.
So we're going to be taking on new people.
Okay, so you're looking to recruit some crew and sell off some cargo.
Yes.
Potentially new NPCs.
Jezebel, you might know a thing or two about this. Why has it been so difficult to sell off this cargo so far?
It had government stamps on it.
It's a good reason.
Skyfly.
It's cursed.
The
That
government
makes
is a
it more
curse.
attractive.
The government is a curse on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And so you and Helen are thus discussing what? Open the conversation.
How to fix it? Well, we're trying to figure out if we would be able to successfully sell it in.
Don't tell me.
I'm
Her.
sorry. Habits. If we would be able to successfully sell it in Sky 2 the way it is, being the place that it is, or if we'll have to either repackage it in different crates or try to destroy, maybe hide or destroy.
Maybe
the
Edward can take the symbol off with some of his newfangled gadgets.
Do you go and get me?
Go fetch your boyfriend.
Edward,
What?
we need your help. You see, that last shipment we got in had a small label on it, so to speak, and it would be really helpful if you could maybe find a way to get rid of it. The label, I mean, not the loot. We need it.
Okay, so I pop out from like between various gears and pipes that are giving off steam and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be down in a second. Yeah. And I come down and go back up to the bridge. So what's the mark look like?
Well, it's, fairly recognizable. By that I mean everyone knows it. It's the Mark of the Empire.
What does it actually
This is what it
look
looks
like?
like.
No, it does not!
Seriously, what does the Empire's mark look like?
It has a triangle and wings on it.
No! God damn it!
So I'm guessing-
It looks like a golden colored compass. It's supposed to symbolize them heading in the right direction or something. I don't know.
Exploration.
Don't forget their emblem also includes the rock,
The rock.
as in the great bird.
Oh.
Oh, like ROC.
It doesn't.
It's a rock holding the compass. A golden compass.
Yes. Not a polar bear.
No. No, you're confused. The polar bear is a symbol of one of the continents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that really whole continent.
So it's a bird holding a compass?
Yes. It
What
is
is
talent.
Sure.
So, let's see. What we need to do is we need to get a paintbrush and turn this into a different bird holding a sun. And then we'll say it's coming from the town of...
It's kind of engraved into the goods.
Oh, it's engraved, not painted on it?
No. It's wood burning.
Oh.
On the box.
So we burn it into a moon and still change what the bird looks like.
Do we really? Don't we have crates downstairs?
Well, we can either try and to, change the crates out, but then we're stuck carrying around these Empire crates. Or we can disguise them and get rid of the crates as well.
Why not?
Or we could
Aren't some
just
of the
tell the
birthmarks
crewmen
too?
to carry the goods and throw the crates overboard and then forget about them.
Why don't packaging matters though to some people?
I literally just go find some random guy. Hey, how do you feel about carrying goods?
Well, if carrying goods is necessary, sir, then that's fine.
Good. And I go back. All right, problem solved. Start dumping them out.
No.
Keep making your engine then.
Wait, if we really want them to make, if they really want the crates, can't we just pull out the boards that
wants
have
the
the mark
crates?
on them, and then just we use other crates,
I
and we
just
take boards
figured it
from
would
them,
I'm
and
a-
I
just
just
put them
figured that it
there.
would be easier to
I'm
both
a
haul the
sweet
goods and
Or
store
why
the
not
goods.
flip
in
the
crates.
planks of the crates inside, so the
Elysium.
marks on the inside, rather
Then
than
that
on
would
the
sneaky and
outside.
they won't access it.
How would you do that with wood?
All right, so I start directing the people to start taking out the cargo and throwing the crates overboard while they debate.
Doesn't some of the cargo actually
Okay, so some of the crew does so, and they start extracting from the crates and throwing the now empty and marked crates overboard into the abyss below.
I listen for a noise.
You're standing
Listen
there
for
for
a
quite a
good
while,
long
listening in silence.
We just want to make sure we're not tossing on another boat. Like, that'd be very bad.
Anyway, so we now have. What are the goods anyway?
I don't know. Ask someone in charge.
Well, you
Someone
know,
in charge.
we
What are
thought
the goods?
we were expecting something very different, but I guess a large part of the cargo was Chinaware.
Chinaware.
Yes.
It-
I don't know if they were.
Are you sure it's not Sky Chinaware?
Skynoware?
I mean, it has to come from Sky China, right? Anyway. Alright.
I think they must have been.
So I instruct the crew to start wrapping them in blankets and all that so they don't break.
Yeah.
All right, they begin so, but it becomes apparent that there are not enough blankets on board.
Pillows.
No. You are not
Wedges.
taking my
Linens in general. Eventually, they are forced to strip down their own bunks
Yeah, let's not do that.
Why?
in
The
order
bug must
to
be ready at
safely
any time.
pad these items, and there's still not enough if you want them all individually wrapped and well protected.
No, I just want them to, you can have multiple things in a thing, I just don't want them bumping against each other.
Okay, so you work on reorganizing that,
Well, if
and
we're going to get rid of the crates, why don't we
getting the maximum efficiency out of the blankets.
Yes.
All right.
Technical problem.
Okay.
Worthy of my skills.
Well, soon we'll have your parts and you can tinker with that.
Also, we need to buy more blankets and other stuff.
We're not giving away the blankets. we're just
Oh, I
gonna protect them in
know,
the
I know.
ship.
But if we don't have enough blankets for this emergency, then
That's
I mean,
true.
when would this ever happen
This is an
again?
emergency?
We loot all the time.
How often do we loot highly breakable China?
No, it's not all China. It's just half of the loot was China.
And it was very expensive Chinaware.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
it's shiny.
like, shouldn't
You
we
know,
go,
hand-
why would we even go after a load of Chinaware? Wouldn't that break when we boarded?
No,
No, it was packed
it was
well. And,
yeah.
Really
well
great.
done. And I expected the shipment to be something else, but I guess a lot of what they had in the cargo hold was Chinaware. I guess, I don't know.
They weren't putting the Chinaware for some event, were they? I hope not.
Why would we know?
I thought that.
Did any of you ask while you were stabbing them what they had the Chinaware for?
I don't know. Did anyone read the newspaper today?
We
Yeah,
got that.
Captain
newspapers?
Obvious? What's
Do
happening?
you guys remember the reporter that came onto our ship?
We
Hey,
get a free
reporter-
subscription?
Reporter that comes onto our ship. Do we get newspapers out here?
No, he's not on the ship anymore, is he? Like,
No.
is he the only captain?
A newspaper delivered to your ship.
Yeah, that's
Can we
right.
have
That's
ours?
what
But
I
you
thought.
may have been
So you
able
know,
to
I
pick
just-
one up last.
I go over to the crew and say, hey, on the off chance, while you were stabbing the people who were guarding the loos, did any of you ask them why they were carrying this?
No. Why would we do that?
Exactly. Alright. So as for the rest of it,
But
let's
it's-
just go to town.
That's where we're going right now. We can
Yeah,
only go
we're
so
on
fast.
the way to town. We're flying.
But we can fast travel, guys.
Yes, technology.
Does this involve you lighting part of the engine on fire again?
I don't like part of the engine on fire. I like things inside the engine on fire.
You're in
Calm down. So yeah, well, how long until we get there? We should be there soon, right?
Yeah, how long until we get there, navigator person? Who's the navigator person?
He's asleep.
Asleep on the poop deck.
I
Deck
throw-
bad. How long till we get there?
Where?
Sky Tuga, this stupidly named town.
I don't know. What time
I
is
was
it?
crying.
That's my goal. I'm gonna vandalize their sign.
We've been bickering longer than that.
Around 4 in the afternoon.
About 4 in the afternoon?
Yep.
You should be there in like an hour or so.
Okay.
Put the sleep with steering.
That's a
A lackey.
random crewman. Yeah.
Autopilot.
I think I'm gonna go up to the.
Also,
I think that's a very good
I'm
idea.
gonna go up to where the wheel is and make sure.
Make sure that somebody's holding it.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
quickly do so. And what do you know? I do find someone who's on the right course.
Are they competent? Well, if they're on the right course,
I trained them.
have you double checked?
If he was training them quadruple.
Perfect.
Okay, so what do we do for the next hour?
You wanna play some dice games?
Sure. I take my
You could do it.
Yeah, your
steam
hour
power
is up.
dice.
My hour is up. I'm an hour without gambling. Who owes me money? He owes you money, so.
You guys think right, there's no way I can get some sleep on this project.
Also, what is it?
Location was crazy.
It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It's well past nap time.
Every time is nap time.
Dear
He
God,
just, like,
That
dropped down
explains your
sleep.
grades.
Shots fired.
Anywho,
Nothing.
I'd argue with him, but he's kind of right. Anyway.
1 hour later.
1 hour later.
1
we
hour
go into
later,
town.
everyone has pooled a little bit more of their money to check it out.
Except for me, I had no part in it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to gamble with me.
FP21.
Why?
18
She's
is
a
here on the
pirate.
floor,
She's an
21 is there.
18-year-old pirate. She should be able to do whatever she wants.
So I think like, as part of our business plan for running this bar ship, we should just, as we pull into town, bombard every bar we see in order to drive up to the map.
I think it'd be fairly obvious where it's coming from.
Or no, better idea. We go in there in disguise and start a bar fight that utterly destroys the place. Are we gonna throw him out the window again?
That's a good idea. We should do that.
Possibly.
No, last time that
I have a
happened, my
better
character
idea.
was,
Why don't we
or
just
last
conquer the
time
town?
that happened, I was knocked out for the
Because
whole
we already had,
fight.
the
I'm
hideout.
gonna err on the side of caution and say that
I don't mean to control.
might just not be the best idea.
You know, can we just go to
Move to
town
town.
and and just have a nice, calm vacation for once?
Plus,
That's why we go to Skytuga.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Skytuga's pretty well equipped for bar fights. It's Skytuga.
True. And if we wanted to go
I don't
somewhere,
know.
if we wanted to go somewhere to loot, we'd go to an empire town.
Yeah.
True.
Can't we just have a non-drama-filled day?
We
No.
can try.
Have you been on
We
the
are
ship?
constitutionally incapable of this. Literally, it's in our pirate contract.
It's no fun.
Cause shenanigans. It's like row 6, subsection 23.
That makes you remember that.
Anyway,
That's amazing.
so we pull into port,
Hey.
and the rent goes down.
Wait a minute, where are we selling this china?
We don't know
Skytuga.
yet.
We're working on it, okay.
Selling it to someone who sells China.
There's typically just,
It's
or
got to.
at least I,
It's a lot of
like, just
people.
typically like it's sort of open market where people can bring in whatever they found and sell it.
That's what we're gonna do. Okay. I volunteer for that.
Except
That could take a while. I mean,
We can take it
Why don't we
to
just
we
sell
can
it
take it
to
to
a
a
dealer?
specific shop, yeah, to a dealer.
yeah, that's
And
more
have
what
it
you're looking
appraised.
for.
Unless anybody has appraisal.
No.
it's worth money.
No.
It's
Yeah,
shiny.
it is.
Praise.
Nope. Don't have it. Yeah.
I don't have it. But
Where's the phrase?
Who do you
I
know?
know it's
Isabel?
under, I know it's in this, like,
Oh, it's a
It's like
special
a
skill?
specialty.
it is, but I think it's based off of wit.
We could take it to Badger.
Really?
And
Really? Anyway, so I'm going to go and try and find parts dealers and buy all the parts that the Queen will let me get away with.
Parts dealer.
I gave you a budget.
Of how much?
Oh,
Dude, I don't even know.
how much money do we have?
That's actually funny.
That's.
You know what? Let's find out how much we can get for these
That's
dishes,
true.
and then
Yeah,
we'll
hold
start
on.
deciding how to split it.
Make a
You know,
list of
go-
what you want.
Go look at all this stuff, and then hopefully we'll get enough that we won't have to worry about the budget. Because we'll
Okay.
have to spend some other things too. Like more blankets for our,
Anyway,
right? Yeah, more blankets.
so does anyone see anything that says we buy Chinaware?
You see a thing?
Skyware.
Not really.
I see like a
I
general
I
housing.
say, you know,
Skyware are us.
I mean, you are kind of just standing there on the dock looking into town.
I mean,
Yeah.
I spy with my little
Wait,
eye.
I'm on the dock.
I started
Yeah,
looking
we are.
for
Yeah, we're off the
for a
ship.
general store.
Yes.
Take it to Badger.
So, anyway, so I just go up to some random person and say, hello.
Humble merchants.
Hi.
We are humble merchants trying to find our.
And then I get
This guy
interrupted.
too,
It's like, hello, we're looking to sell some goods. Would you know anywhere we could go for that?
Like anywhere?
Anywhere. Well, I'm here somewhere right now, and I don't see anyone buying goods, so could you kindly point me to some...
Big hole.
That guy over there buys
Is there sort
stuff,
of
I
housing
guess.
goods
Thank
store?
you. I go over there.
Housewares?
He points you to like the most run-down shop you've ever seen. It is practically falling apart, but it's ginormous.
I think we should let our crews watch guard over the China, and we'll just take some samples inside.
Okay.
No, I'm not showing an example yet.
Just know they're gonna
No.
look at the
No.
testicles.
So I go up to the place and
We.
sure. We go up to the place and I go
Yes.
inside.
Who all is with you?
Who wants to be
I'm
with
here.
me? I'm not taking anyone, but I'm not going to stop people from following me.
You can't stop me.
I can stop you, but I'm not.
Okay, that's good.
You're separating
Can
from
I
the group,
ask-
is what you're saying.
Can I also go into town and
That's a good
look
point.
around?
Okay, you're gonna tag along with him.
Sure, why not?
All right, Jezebel, where are you headed?
Whatever.
Of course. Okay. So we'll come back to you two later.
And also, quick question: if I pickpocket people, is it Dex plus pickpocket skill?
Yes.
Okay.
Do
I'm just
you
wanting
really
know
want to
that.
steal from the thieves? Is that really
Let's not do that.
I'm not getting you out of the body.
All right. Anyway, you four then
I just wanted to know.
approach
Stealing
the
is immoral.
large but very rundown supposed dealer of stuff. There is absolutely no sign on the door or indicator whatsoever.
Interesting.
Is there? Can we look inside at all windows?
I open the door, but have my hand on my pistol.
Okay.
Hands on my cutlass.
Hands in the air!
There's very through the like very dirty windows, you can see what appear to be shelves stocked with things, but it's hard to see any detail from here.
I see things in here. Looks like shelves.
Okay, are the things dusty? Does this person get any business?
We can open the door.
Okay.
And yeah, so I already stepped inside.
Yeah.
Alright, you opening the door, it does set off one of those little bells. Bling bling. And you step inside. The place is lit up, but it's not bright inside. There's shelves upon shelves of trinkets and collectible junk. It's not dust covered. It's clearly taken care of, and it's not abandoned type of place. But some of the shelves are crooked, some of the pieces are broken, and it's little trinkets and doodads and whirligigs, all up and down stuff you've never seen of or heard of.
Alright, so
This doesn't
is there
stuff
anyone
is
here who's like
weird.
a salesman?
At the back, of course, behind a counter, there is an old man bent over a piece of parchment, scratching away with his pen.
Do you have to sell anything besides Chinaware?
That was half of the cargo. And the other half was.
silk. Let's go with the China theme. It's silk and
Okay.
Chinaware. Okay.
Like
Okay.
It was a silk tablecloth in China.
And silverware.
Yeah.
Apparently we just
Sure.
Whatever.
We stole
we stole a restaurant.
All right.
They didn't have food. That was the
Which
issue.
was the most upsetting part.
Regardless, so
That box
All
I
right.
go up to him and I say, "Hello, good sir. I'm in the market for fine Chinaware, silverware, and silk tablecloths. Do you have any?"
What? I don't think so.
Well, where would I be able to purchase these items?
Sell them.
No purchase.
Let me get that straight. Fine china, silk tablecloths, and silverware. Made of actual silver?
Yes.
Where? Do you know where you are?
Yes, I do.
And you know what type of place this is. Where do you think you're gonna find rich, fancy stuff like that in this town?
Well, you see, I figured that there were people who would be selling it after they stole it.
Well, that's a fair assumption, I suppose.
I've noticed that pirates tend to attack rich ships and not ships filled with linens.
Typically, yeah, that's how it goes. You might find someone in the open market with something like that to spare. I don't know. As far as like a shop like this, no, nobody's gonna carry that around here.
So could you point me to a shop, ideally one that sells things that are only gently shot at?
Gently shot at. Well, that takes out Mickey's place. Oh, I know. I got a friend named Jim. Now it looks on the outside like it's not much. He mostly deals with weapons and this type of stuff out front. But he's been known to have some more luxurious goods in the back, if you know how to ask.
Tell him.
If you know how to ask. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean.
I think I've got it. All right.
Yeah.
How would I get there, though?
Oh, you take that road out there, and then you I've never been good at directions. I think it's a left, and then another left, and then a right. Maybe it's 3 lefts. Oh, then turn your
It's not
left.
4 lefts. Could be a spiral.
Yeah, left, then right. That should do it.
2 lefts and a right.
Yes, that's what I said.
Just making sure.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Flip him like a balloon or whatever the equivalent is.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's a lot.
Helios is a lot. You know, some generic tip. And then I head off.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cool.
Let's find this
Yep.
Jim's.
Jim's.
Okay.
Something like Jim's weapons or something.
Should be ideas.
Okay, so you head down the road
Left,
into town.
right.
Wilbur and Barbara, how are you guys doing?
I'm just looking at what people have to sell if they're going down the main streets.
Okay, just kind of.
Same general thing, making sure she's not
Pickpocketing people.
pickpocketing people or getting into trouble.
How are you doing that? Interact, role play, come on.
Barbara, for the last time, this store would never sell china. Look at the grime on the windows. You think that they would have fine goods?
You never know. I've lived on the streets before. You'd be
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
what some people
And we all know that you live on the streets because you don't bring that up as your catch-all be-all excuse for everything.
Well, hey, what else do I do in between, like, going from ship to ship? I've got to live somewhere.
Well, regardless, we have to find some place to sell all this china.
I don't know. Ask around. Maybe you'll actually find something useful.
Ow.
That's a big maybe.
Well, come down, snark. I'll try. You there, sir.
Yes?
Where would a man like me find some fine china?
Fine china?
Yes, you see, I'm having this lady over for dinner, and I want to impress her. So
Hey.
I hope it's not some other.
Alright. I know what you mean. Fine china in Sky Tortuga. It's a tricky one. Have you tried old Mickey's place?
no, but where would Mickey's place be?
Oh, he's down the road here and just on the right side there. You see it down at the far corner. His shop is right there.
Oh, the one with the mouse on the sign.
Yes, that's the one.
Gotcha.
Yes, he
Thank you.
sells all sorts of things.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Take care. Good luck with the lady.
Thanks. Come on, Barbara.
Fine.
Alright.
Okay, so you head down the road and enter Mickey's shop.
Yes.
All right. Inside is the most spectacularly colored store you've ever seen. It's just decorated beyond decorated. The walls are painted bright and vibrant colors. There's posters and statues and things just everywhere. And all along the walls are various shelving units and racks and things hanging. Clothing fills the entire floor. In the back you see stairs that head up to an upper level, as well as of course a counter and a man behind it who is busy talking with what you assume to be another customer who has brightly colored tunic, long cape, and a hat with a feather sticking out of it.
God.
Alright, come on,
Can I
Barbara.
steal from him?
No. Alright, so we walk up and then wait politely.
Okay,
About as polite as.
you overhear them in a heated discussion. Be like, yes,
Or I'm gonna actually explore around the shop and sort of look.
okay.
Don't get into
I
trouble.
won't.
All right. Occasionally, their conversation heats up and gets just very loud and boisterous about this color, this, and that pattern, that. At one point, the man with the feathered hat throws up his hands in frustration, and Mickey you assume Mickey, the shop owner behind the counter, just kind of collapses his head into his hand, rubbing his temples. Around the shop, you see lots of well put together clothing items. Just
Can I check the price tag on them? What is the range?
they run rather expensive. This is the fanciest clothing you've ever
Seen.
seen. It's out of your pocket range.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
Most things are out of my pocket range.
Yeah. But if you really dig into it, you see there's a lot of nice stuff on top.
Yeah.
But if you comb the piles and look at the bottom, it eventually gets.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's all surface. You can see the best stuff is put out on display, but behind it, there's not a whole lot of stock to back it up. Kind of thing.
Alright. I'm gonna try and kind of eavesdrop on what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're being loud enough to kind of pick out things, but not loud enough for me to actually figure out what
And
they're
can I
talking about.
tell them that they don't have the stock to back up what they're showing? Or I guess I
Well,
can tell them now.
You tell
Hey,
me.
Ruber.
Yeah?
They don't have the stock to back it up.
Prepare.
Ruber, whatever
Get
you're
over this. Hey, what?
They don't have the stock to back it up. It's all cruddy underneath.
Okay. So I can turn back and lean in a bit to kind of hear what they're saying.
Okay, it sounds like the man in the feathered hat is insisting that this cut of shirt should be available in this particular style, pattern and color. And what the shopkeeper is trying to explain to him is that he doesn't make the clothes, he just sells them, so there's nothing he can do about what they have available.
Okay. I walk up to the very fancy man, grab him on the shoulders, spin him around, and go,
What?
hey,
What?
we're in a hurry here, so finish it up, Fabio.
Okay, just unhand me.
And this is why we
Presses
go
off his
around
shoulders.
every town.
See,
I'm very busy myself here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, as soon as you figure out your clothing this or color that, we've got some actual business.
Actual business. If you haven't noticed, this man's entire business is clothes, so I don't see what the difference is.
If you haven't noticed, we're not interested in
Can I-
frivolous crap.
Can I break up this argument?
Can you please pull him out of this
Try and
game?
mentally
Why you
break
Yeah, I
down.
guess.
In character, just do it.
I believe my friend is kind of trying to tell you that this person can't obviously get what you want.
Barbara.
So
Barbara, I'm
why
talking.
not let us, who actually can help this man, possibly get what you want? Maybe somewhere along down the line.
Yes,
Please.
yes, I suppose we haven't really been getting anywhere. All right. My apologies, sir. Ma'am. He steps aside.
Probably polite for someone who's. I don't want to call it. I don't want to use the word Scandinavia. The word itself offends me.
This town.
Yes, your town is way too polite for that.
Skytuga. Alright, so I walk up to, I'm assuming
I have a
it's
long
Mickey
size.
or it's just a shopkeeper or something.
All right. He kind of like straightens himself up, cracks his neck, and then like presents himself to you. Like, hey, I'm Mickey. How you doing?
Hi.
All right. Good to meet you. What can I do you for?
So, I'm in the,
Before he mentions anything, I say, how often do you get shot at? Does your store get shot at?
Often.
Often?
Barbara.
Probably every other day. Not much different than any place else along this road.
Robert, if we sell him in China, if he gets shot at every other day and we're selling him China, most likely it's going to break before it gets put on the shelves. So, I don't think we should sell him in China.
Who cares? He's got money.
He's got money, but
If it gets broken, that's
Why
his
are we
fault.
trying to sell it in two groups anyway?
We went out to sell the China.
Yeah,
They don't know what they're doing.
I thought I announced I was going to sell it, and then you
Yeah.
guys were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go into town and like check stuff
well, I
out."
sort
Well,
of wanted to
we
go
are
to the
checking
store
stuff
and
out.
check stuff out.
We're still in the process of checking
They're
something
trying to
out.
contribute.
Sort of reconnaissance.
Yes, what she said.
Anyway.
Oh, forget it. We heard you're in the business of fine china.
Fine China?
Yes, I asked around and I heard you're the man for.
I mean, what? By China, you mean like the dishes and plates, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not me.
That's not you?
No. I do sell some fine silk outfits from China.
Sky China,
It's very
right?
delicate distinction.
Alright. Yeah, this is
But
China.
not the actual,
We can-
porcelain.
Oh. Anyway, thanks for your time.
Sorry.
Sorry. I don't suppose you're interested in silks at all.
No, not.
No. Okay. All right. Just asking. Usually the two go hand in hand.
Goodbye.
But hey, you know who might? You know who might? If you're really looking, you might try Jim's.
Jim's?
Yeah, Jim's. He's mainly a weapons shop
Okay.
out in the front. But if you know how to ask,
Wink, wink.
Which is apparently how it is.
he might have a little something in the back for you.
Okay,
Well, yes,
okay.
it's fine.
You never know.
And he's.
But there's a chance.
Which way do I go?
Well, let's see. Which way did you come?
I mean, like if I step out of your store, which.
Yeah. You're gonna turn around the street to the left. Okay. And from there it's a right, then a left, and then another right.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, got it.
All right.
All right, come on,
Are
Barbara.
they going into town?
Alright.
Yes, we are.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
All right. Now, sir, if you could please listen to reason. You hear as you leave the store.
All right. So, shift back to us.
All right. A few minutes later, both groups converge
What are you guys doing here?
on
What are you
Jim's
doing?
armory.
What
I
are
had
you
to
doing here?
bail him
I
out
told
of
you what we were doing here.
I had to bail him out of an argument.
You did nothing. You did nothing but make it more complicated.
At least I was able to let you talk to the actual owner of the
I could have
shop.
gotten to talk to the actual owner.
I'm taking this
Well,
and how
not with
long
you
it's
arguing with
Cedric.
Fabio.
All right,
Yeah,
Cedric
Fabio-
and Helen, come with me. I go inside.
Well, we
No,
just go to Edward.
you have to say to make sure that they don't come in.
It's a very important job.
It
Jessica.
is.
Am I gonna get paid for this?
Yes.
If this wares get sold, you get paid.
Alright, children, let's go play.
Children, I'm older than.
Anyway.
But you still owe me money, so you have to
pretty
do
sure
what I
I'm older
say.
than
Yeah,
you.
you're the oldest one.
So
Yeah,
we-
older than you,
we're
not your
outside.
child.
I would hope not. You won't have to pay me.
No, I'm
So-
Coming with
We're
you.
inside
gyms.
No, you're
All
not.
right.
Why don't you go and check for a really nice tavern?
We have a really nice tavern on board.
Robert.
Why don't
Good
you come
enough.
in- Anyway, so we three are inside.
All right, you get inside.
Let's see if you can win your money back.
There are
No.
inside.
And this used to be a great-looking weapons shop. Until something happened, and it's just now a complete mess all over. There is one large man currently sweeping up some broken glass and occasionally picking things up and trying to set them upright.
I look over like I'm mildly surprised and disdainful. Go, excuse me, sir. I heard that you were the man to talk to about some fine china, silverware.
Wink.
We all wink.
I look through the window.
Fine China.
I was
Can't-
told
can't
that you
say
would be
that
able
I-
to help me acquire some, and I
Some more
take out a bag
luxurious
of money.
goods.
You know that thing that makes the money sound? Yeah, you know what
Ching. Oh, right. You must be here for those goods.
It's those good.
Right. Me in the back here. And he leads you into the back room, which is in considerably better shape. However, you don't see much of anything like on display. Everything is all boxed up and packed away, with the occasional like label and such to distinguish it.
Alright. So I go up and I search for those three items I just said: silverware, fine china, and silk tablecloth.
Can I bring up, or Jezebel, like while they're all discussing? We actually found a good silk shop. Well, they sold clothes, but they were made out of silk.
But
He doesn't
said he
make
doesn't make the clothing.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, it would be a good lead to follow if we can't sell it.
Yeah.
Let the adults handle that.
So anyway, I look for the three items. Do I find them?
Right. He doesn't give. You're not given a chance to search it. He leads you directly back to a rather large box, and he says, "All right, I was told these were going to be picked up yesterday, but you're here today, and that's all that matters. So if you just take it and leave me with the agreed upon price, we'll be square."
What's he needing? I look over and we do like the huddle thing.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
By all means.
Yeah.
The huddle
I was
sound.
like, what's going on?
I think he has confused with someone else.
I'm going to check what's in the box. I'm going to try to check what's in the box.
No. So do we play off as we're the buyers, or what do we play off as?
Well, what I'm going to say is that I need to check the quality.
Obviously. But
And then we decide.
we'll follow your lead.
Yeah, let's just go. I would like to check the quality of these goods before.
Very, very good. I understand. Let me
Wait.
get the key for you. And he fishes out of his pocket a large ring of keys and slowly sifts through them all, till finally selecting one, pops open the lock, and lifts the lid a little bit, and just kind of holds it there, like tilted open. Barely.
You've left your fork.
And as you kind of, go forward, bend down to peek inside, there's just enough light that you can see inside are small, gold-gilded, mechanical statuettes.
Do we have any idea why anyone would possibly want these?
They're gold.
Not off the top of your head, no.
Yes, but they cost money.
Money which we're trying to get by selling what we have.
Yeah, we don't have the money yet. We just have the
Oh,
goods.
no, I don't have any potatoes.
Excuse you.
So
And we have the meat for these.
there we go.
You also haven't seen them. Only one has.
Oh, right.
Do I look at no?
Sell it.
Huh. So what exactly am I going to be carrying? I'm a middleman usually.
Well, if you're just the middleman, then seeing all you need to know.
Well, alright. There's been a bit of a complication, however.
What's that?
They've instructed me to pay you in kind.
What do you mean?
Payment in kind. In kind, in goods.
What do you mean?
What do you... I don't believe you. What is the issue here?
Like what type of goods?
What are you paying?
Oh. I'm supposed to pay you in a combination of silver, chinaware, and silk. It never was enough silk tablecloths.
Silver, China, and silk tablecloths.
I would throw in the adjective hot, like fine and highly decorative. Or no, not decorative, but
Alright,
high grade.
alright. This is how they're gonna do it, then this is how they're gonna do it. But if we're gonna make a deal, then I'll have to raise the price, of course. If they're gonna be goods, I need to sell those again myself.
They give me a set amount. I can't go over that without going into my own pockets.
Well, how much is that then?
Right, no. I'm just, how much do we have?
What do we have?
How many crates worth?
Great. Where's our cargo? How much cargo do we have?
Cargo
I
space?
just need to know the actual numbers.
Yeah.
75 cargo space.
75 cargo space. Let's say we have 70 cargo units of goods.
So say that's a crate.
Yeah, 70 crates. We only have 50 crates.
70 crates, so 35 of them will be chinaware, 13 will be silk, and 12 will be...
No, that doesn't add up to 70.
Well, we could have had other things in.
It'd be 35, 17, 17 if you were
I would
trying to
say
lot.
like
17,
adds up
18.
to 50 because
18
possibly the other.
I thought only
25
50% of our stuff was the China
It
silver.
was. No. 50% was China.
Yeah, 50%
17
of
is
what we
silverware.
got.
So lowball the amount that we have.
Well,
Right.
we would have to have enough like cargo, like supplies. So wouldn't it be less?
That, well, we're
Let's just say that's-
gonna pick up supplies here. That's
Let's
probably
just say
Yeah.
this is what we have, okay?
the entire
It's not that important, I just need a number.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they gave me was 10 things of chinaware, 5 things of silk, and 5 things of crates, not things. Crates of silverware, 5 crates of silverware, 5 crates of silk, and 10 crates of chinaware.
My, I'm not sure if I have the space for all that.
I got the impression that whatever these are, they value them very highly.
Yes, indeed. That. Let me. Do you have the time?
How much time?
Well, I'd like to do a bit of figuring first, if I can.
Figuring the value?
Yeah.
I'd be very interested in seeing that.
Well, all right. Let's sit down in my office and we'll do the paperwork.
Alright.
Okay. So he sits you down.
By the way, I'm not trying to, I'm not having everyone's curiosity here. He has an excuse to be curious, so he's not.
Oh, yeah. You said what? 10, 5, and 5.
10, 5.
Quoted him 20 crates then.
Yeah.
Okay. These are 20 crates of luxury goods.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're right next to that bridge.
Okay.
Never mind.
So
We're,
he.
three of us.
There's also, he's not gonna get
I
you
just
this
find
if he
it
kills
really
me.
funny.
Yeah.
Both me and Jess thought.
Okay, so he figures he can get 100 Helios per crate on that. So 20 crates, so that would be 2,000.
Okay.
The original price was going to be something like 1,000 Helios. So after he sits down and does the numbers and decides what all that, and shows him the deal that was what we agreed upon before. This is what I would guesstimate value such things to be. So, as you can see, that works for me. Does that work for you?
We're just the messengers.
We're just the messengers.
Okay.
I wouldn't be opposed to tips, but
He kind of gives you a very funny look.
We're just messengers here.
yeah, no, it's just kind of like I just kind of shrug.
I understand. All right. So how are you gonna get those here, or?
Oh, we were going to have crew members just carry them down.
Okay, very good. Yeah, let me, I'll go ahead and open up the back. You can find it right there.
So,
Were you going to take this one back with you now then?
yeah.
Wait till we have the manpower to just take it
Well,
all.
no, what if the person shows up who wants it?
That's true.
So, yeah, I'll do so. It's heavy. Is it too heavy for me to carry, or?
It's fairly heavy. It's definitely too large and heavy for one person.
Us two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
Oh wait, we also have 3 other
Yeah,
pairs of
outside.
eyes. Yeah.
Sitting
If they have to
outside,
just,
twiddling my
yeah,
On the right side, we
Yeah.
have
Everybody
value
wants
the
to
goods.
again.
Yeah.
All right.
He has
I guess
money?
technically we lost
Had
1,000
money.
Helios.
Still have money. Just haven't given it to you.
Sorry. Really good news on my part.
What?
The seminary here just beat another seminary in Chicago. It's like the first time it's happened in forever.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a seminary basketball tournament right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But regardless, so we've
All right.
technically
Anyway,
lost
sorry about
1,000,
that.
but I think we'll be able to leverage this and do another to get more money later.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, it smells like a profit. Anyway, so
Wait, before we put this stuff on the ship, can we just like duck off somewhere and open the crate and get a better look?
why wouldn't we do that on the ship?
We should do it on the ship.
On the ship.
Yeah.
Let's do it on the ship with everyone.
Exactly.
All right.
You're right.
Actually, yeah, no, I called them and I just go, Rover.
Huh?
Carrie. I hand you my hand.
Here.
Carry.
Carrie.
Hold and walk.
I can understand that.
What? You didn't even learn this in the academy?
It's amazing what he didn't learn.
Oh, what I didn't learn. What did you learn?
As he's complaining,
Nothing.
I'm making sure they
How
are
to
walking
pay his
towards the
debts?
ship.
How to pay his debts.
All right.
Okay.
You move very slowly.
All right.
Anyways, who's carrying it again? Us 3?
No,
Reduce.
just you two.
Just us 2.
Oh
He
god.
passed it off.
Oh god, you guys are never getting back to the ship.
I can get there back there faster than you can. Keep up with me.
I'll take you back to this one, guys.
We get back to the
That of
ship.
itself.
Who passes out first?
We get back to the ship and we open the presumably now unlocked chest.
Or we can get a crowbar.
I mean, why wouldn't you give us the key?
Can I pick the lock?
That too. Damn it!
We got home!
He totally removed the lock.
Well, yeah, so, like, I don't know how such state is in, but I'm almost certain we can open it, so let's do it.
Yes. Okay.
Open the crate.
No, we should start moving our
Open the
ship
crate.
over to.
Why should we move the ship? Not if there's going to be someone looking at the ship. Is there?
Yeah,
no,
I think
I think
we can do it.
No.
We can do it.
Loading.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's
yeah.
so. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
assume
we
we
don't
have
have
some
to
kind
carry
of.
the stuff all
I
the
assume we
time.
have some kind of a crane on board to lift things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or
zip
you
down
can break
hooks.
them up.
Yeah, we
Let's
can modify
look at
grappling
the- Let's
hook.
look at what's in the box.
Okay, we're all on the deck. Let's open this box up.
All right. Inside the box, you all see
Ownership.
small gold statuettes.
It's big.
Yeah, about that big. All various designs. They range from between 8 and 12 inches tall. All humanoid figures clad in various clothings or armors or things.
Do they feel like they're solid gold?
Well, no, they're certainly not solid.
They're just gold clad.
They're gilded.
Gotcha.
They seem to be made mostly of brass underneath, but they are entirely mechanical. Like, it's not just a solid statue. It's a small mechanical,
press
yeah, with
button.
moving
Oh,
parts.
I want them! Sorry.
Helen gets a full set for her.
Well,
captain's
no,
quarters.
then she
No,
has to
we-
pay us 1,000 kilos.
Yeah, we still need to make
No,
that.
2,000.
2,000.
Actually, no, 3.
What?
Because we need to make a profit too. So,
Yeah, so we still need to get rid of these.
Go back to the
anyway,
nice city and
Can I look at like
Yeah.
how many like different kinds of them, or are they all different?
like to explain why you came
Um,
drunk.
Yeah, there are a dozen different kinds, and I guess a set of 4 sets of a dozen.
Okay.
In that one box.
Mhm.
And there's more to be gathered.
And this was worth 1,000. No, this is all of it, right? Or no?
this was worth 1,000. He said that he had been agreed to get paid 1,000 euros, but we don't know whether that was for making them or whether it was just for holding them.
Well, regardless, we have.
Anyways,
We can sell, or okay,
let's
I don't
let's
know
hit the goods that we
shop
promised
you guys
to him,
visited, So yes.
so he's not searching for us.
Well, I thought that was just kind of presumed that the people start transporting the goods.
Yeah, well, we're
Okay.
pulling the ship around and
You're pulling the ship around there?
No, I
To be
suggest
offloaded.
no.
Didn't you
that
say
would
that he was
work
gonna-
because it's in the middle of a city, guys. You gotta
Yeah,
think
this
this
is a
through.
lawless city.
didn't he say that he was like making it easier for us so we didn't have to transport all, like we didn't have to walk back and forth?
Whatever. So can we just
We have crewmen.
not turn this into logistics RPG?
Yes, yes,
So if we find a way to get him the goods,
yes.
Well, it makes a difference whether you're flying the ship over the city and lowering it
we're
down
not.
to the buildings.
We're just
Okay,
having
that's
orders.
a big deal. All right. Okay, so you have the crew members
Yes.
carry crates back to the shop.
Yep.
All right. They do so.
All right. So now we also have to find a
Nothing
place
else
where we can offload
The rest of this,
All right, but we know what it's worth now.
it's about we have about 5,000, right?
We have 50 each, which is 5,000.
So we have about 5,000 worth. So who wants to go sell in the market?
No, what we need to do is we just need to find another
A
vendor.
bulbs.
Well, me and Robert
Rubber.
Robert.
Robert
Robert
found
Bear.
a shop that like deals in silk clothing. So I like suppose that some of the silk cloths that we found could possibly go towards that.
Sounds good. Lead us there.
Yeah. How many box crates of silk do we have?
We should have 13.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough for like.
Hopefully we'll be able to offload it all on him and just be like, here
Yeah.
you go.
Take everything.
Yeah.
Just give us money.
Monies.
We
Okay.
need to get new clothes.
So you head
They're
back.
very expensive and they don't have the stock to back it up. I wouldn't buy them.
You head back to Mickey's shop.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway,
Who goes in first? People who were there before, or somebody new?
New people.
Let's do the new
I'm
people.
definitely going in.
Us four.
Trails place.
And wait, including me?
I thought us four or
Put a fake beard on.
Me and these three.
yeah.
Don't you already have a beard?
Yeah.
I rip off my
I'm a new person. Anyways, so we're inside. We see Mickey, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Go quick with the ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Fabio still there arguing with him?
No, he's not.
I don't think his name was actually Fabio. I think I was more just calling him Fabio.
Yeah,
The man with the feathered hat has left.
Man with the
Okay.
feather hat.
Is there anyone else there besides Mickey? Is his name?
No, there's not. There's only Mickey, who is currently restocking a couple shelves.
Hello, good sir.
Hi there! Didn't hear you coming in. My name's Mickey. How can I help you?
Well, I have some goods I want to offload, but I need a middleman. Would you be interested in being a middleman?
Well, I suppose as the not producer and not user of what I have in stock, that's what I already am.
Fair enough. So I know a certain shopkeeper here who values certain goods I have at 120 helios a crate.
Wow, there must be some very fine stuff you have there.
It is. Unfortunately, it was not acquired, let us say, above the table.
Just directly from the table.
It was indeed acquired by a certain associate of mine taking it off the table. Regardless. So.
He gives you a somewhat quizzical look at that.
Regardless. So it's important that the person doesn't know whether it's coming from, where it's coming from, only that it is there.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is I sell...
It's not marked at all or anything? I mean...
No.
Okay. So
Well, I mean, there's the mark of the place it was made.
No. Don't even include that.
No.
Well,
Ignore that.
Made in China.
There's a mark on the box.
that makes sense now. All right. Okay. I understand you.
Right. So what I'm thinking is that So he values them at 120. I'm thinking I sell them to you for 100 helios apiece. You can take the intervening amount. Difference.
Well, I'd like to have a look at them myself, verify the appraisal, and I'll let you know.
He doesn't know what they are.
Oh yes.
What?
They're
Yeah, what kind of goods exactly are they?
silverware, silk, and some chinaware.
Fine.
Fine chinaware, which, as
And
I said,
painted.
we have a valuation of 100 helios apiece. Crazy.
Well, silk I can do. As you can see, I know a guy who works with silk. The other stuff I don't have much interest in. But
you
if you're...
misunderstand me. I have someone who I know is interested in it. They just can't know it's coming from me.
And who is it that's interested in?
Name of shopkeeper?
Jim.
Jim. Jim is interested in buying your stuff, but not from you.
Yes.
No. Why?
Is he interested?
He said he could make money off of it, so. Why? Because
Yeah, I've never heard Jim to turn down anybody.
I kind of
personal
like
reasons.
take him aside and I like this is something secret. Some of it might have been skimmed from a payment that should have gone to him.
No.
No?
His payment is for 1,000. We gave him 2,000 worth of goods. The extra stuff was just the payment to us as transport. They also paid us in kind. That's our story.
But then why would we be hiding it? Why would we be hiding it?
Because we lied to Jim.
I mean, that would be a decent reason to go and do it to him directly, but we've kind of already passed
Gone
that
to him
point.
directly.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we missed an opportunity and we're trying to make the best of it. Is that being vague?
Are you guys saying all this in front of him?
No. Group huddle.
Regardless, so
Yeah, thank you!
since we didn't go into the group cuddle, I'm just going to say
Just fix all our problems, Kelly.
some of it might have been skimmed from a payment.
Payment to him that he expected. From you?
From a client of ours. They gave us something to transport and give to him in exchange for something else. We might not have
Okay.
paid the full amount.
I see.
So this needs to be, when we offload these goods, it needs to be coincidental that there's even more than you might have wanted in the first place.
I see. So you want me to buy these things from you that I can then sell to Jim?
Or anyone who wishes.
Well, okay. I could sell to anyone, but I could sell it to Jim.
Mhm.
What guarantee do I have?
Of what?
Well, for one, that he'd be willing to buy them, and two, how much would I be making? What's to stop me now from taking your story to Jim?
I am.
You are.
Yes. You see, you've just entered a business deal with me, and I can get a little grumpy if they go poorly.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Are you threatening me?
No.
Can I step in? You're not there.
I think
You're
you're
not
threatening me.
No, I'm not.
Why aren't you there?
It sounds like you're trying to impose this deal on me.
No.
No, you can say no and walk away. Just if you go and tell him everything.
But he can still, he would have no profit. He would have no difficulty making profit from the silk.
Do you?
It's the rest of it.
She has a point. I'm willing to buy the silk.
Yeah. And that's what I said. Go to him with the silk tape.
We
You
might.
just want the silk? You just want the silk. I'm not threatening you. I just don't want you screwing me over.
I don't want to screw you over. I don't want you screwing me over.
That's fair enough. So just the silk?
Yes, the silk is probably the best.
I think I'll stick with just the silk.
As you
The rest
wish.
sounds far too complicated for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you sell it.
Do you happen to know a store that might be interested in the other stuff? What?
I've asked him this. We've asked him this question before,
Well,
and
I
I
don't
already
know
knew
that.
he'd only be interested
Well,
in
if
the silk.
you've already talked with Jim, then that's the best I've got for you. I don't know anywhere else in this town that you're gonna find anyone dealing in that type of thing.
All right. So did you still want to inspect the goods, or?
The silk.
Oh yes,
The
yes,
silk, at
yes,
least.
please. If you have a sample, bring them on by.
All right.
We'll be back in an hour.
Yeah.
An hour?
Well,
Where are you?
But no, we're just going to go and get the silk and come back.
Oh yeah, however long it takes.
Yeah.
I was just talking on time. We'll be back quickly, shortly.
All right, all
Actually,
right.
why don't you come with us and we can show you the entire shipment?
No.
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 Why?
No.
Why?
Don't make business deals on ship. Bad idea.
It's our ship.
He's kind of already offered.
Yeah.
Unless like somebody wants to, in character, jump in and say no.
Well, what I'm thinking specifically is that if we go and come back, you can run off and get someone.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Well,
We have.
Again, in character.
said
You're not
you
having this
stay here.
discussion.
Yeah, we're not. So I've invited him to the ship.
Well, all right. Give me a moment to lock up, and I'll come with you.
Okay.
And I'm just going
I
to-
assume this is a sizable quantity.
Yes.
Let's see. 13 crates.
13 crates. Stuff full of silk.
Yep.
That works for me.
And I'm going to go ahead while he's locking up the ship to make sure that things are in order.
Sure.
That no
Put away our
marks
new
are-
shipment and
Yeah.
bring out this silk so he doesn't have to.
All right.
traipse around
So
our
you dash
entire
on
ship.
ahead
Yeah.
and get
I'll help you
everything
out.
prepared.
If we sit him in the tavern, you know.
That's essentially what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No,
All
we'll
right,
just,
so we'll move the crates to the tavern.
yeah, the tablet's are.
Okay.
Always makes deals go smoother.
And you'll have the special alcohol ready, right?
All right. So you then make way to the ship, enter the tavern. How does one get to the tavern portion of the ship from outside, by the way?
So
It follows the neon lights. No.
I feel like
Would be on the base level.
Below deck?
Yeah.
Is there like a
You've been
side entrance?
I think
to-
so. Yeah.
I think
There's
it
a
has its own
entrance to the back.
staircase
Yeah.
so that somebody can get directly to the tavern without having to wander around
Around
the
the
rest
ship,
of our
yeah.
ship.
Right, well, what does that look like? Where?
I mean, it has.
It's on the side.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's not an elaborate door, but it's clearly marked so that they know where they should be going.
Okay.
You know, random crewmen stationed around are often willing to give directions.
Yeah.
It's
All
to
right.
your left.
All right.
The sign.
She climbs aboard,
Into the
enters
tavern.
the tavern, looks around. Oh, you're in a tavern here.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Nice.
Feel free to have a drink.
Here's one of my special brews.
Ah. What mass makes it so special?
Exit the room to go get the silk.
Oh, we already brought it to the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. So I bring over an example of the silk.
He slowly takes a sip, of the what did you give him?
Rum and Coke.
Martini, shaken not stirred.
I've heard those are actually terrible.
Depends on.
He thinks
Okay.
they're wonderful.
Okay. You see briefly this slight frown cross his face after the first, and then he quickly smiles afterwards. Not bad. Oh, hey, silk. Oh, that is nice.
Oh, the frown was at the drink.
Yeah.
I think it's at the steak.
No.
What's our plan, mate?
Okay. You said you have 13 crates of this?
Yes.
13.
Point over to the crates.
All right. Yeah, I'd be happy to give you 80 Helios apiece for them.
80 a piece. So
Well, yeah, but
That's a crate.
Well, you did say Jim was buying them at 100, didn't you?
120.
120, we said you could take for 100 and make a 20 profit.
I can go 90.
95?
I'm not guaranteed to get a sale with Jim.
I know. This is just based off of your suppliers.
But as a man who sells silks,
I thought we were talking about the silk here.
Yeah.
yeah, as a man who
You
sells
can go
silk,
for 90 if
sure
you
make
take
it.
everything.
Well, can't do everything.
I'm sure the gentleman was very shocked.
Especially that man with the funny feather
Yeah.
cap. Fabulous clothing.
I suppose.
With the gentleman that I saw in your shop earlier, with his lavish lifestyle, there's obvious that you have some customers.
Oh, sure.
I think this is that'll lead up to it.
Yeah, what colors do you have in here, actually?
I motioned to you that you should make sure he always has alcohol in front of him.
Guys,
Okay.
Get the logo
What
strips out.
Colors? So
Oh,
there's
all sorts of colors.
There's white, and there's also blue, gold, and then there's really one or two crates of oh shoot.
they have some red ones.
Plus we have that that pattern stuff.
Yeah, so there's brocade
Stuff that's all
in
the
there.
rage in the
Virtually any kind
He
of
looks
silk you
he
would
looks
pick
through
up.
the colors.
cities.
Please.
Shouldn't he be taking drunkenness tests by this point?
No, he's not continuing to drink. Despite like 5 hands all shoving beers in his face.
Drink like a fish! Because we wanted to see you do
I
this.
smacked the bottom of his head.
Yeah.
Alright.
Swallow.
Production skills, guys.
What does he say?
Yes. That would be nice. Aha!
He finds the pattern.
I'll do it. 100 Helios a crate.
You sir have yourself a deal.
All right.
Because I
they're
mentioned
really
the man in the
pretty.
shop.
Now let's
Maybe he found
take him back to my shop. I'll pull out my money, and we can seal the deal.
Alright.
We can get some of our crew members to carry it back.
Yeah, no, we're going to have a bunch of crewmen there. If he betrays us, he will be screwed.
All right, all the better.
Royally.
You don't say that in front of him, though.
No.
Yeah.
If you betray us, you'll be screwed.
Actually considering before I threatened him that he was screwed. Anyway, so, alright, so we bring them back.
Okay.
With
Crewmen as porters.
All right, you carry the crates
So there are 13 crates that we have offloaded.
back to his shop. He pulls out 13 crates times 100, 1,300 Helios.
We count both sides.
Hands them over.
Alright.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you, man.
Oh, pleasure is all mine.
Okay.
Alright.
So we have partial payment now of our goods. We're back on the ship now.
Okay.
So how do we get the others?
Maybe we could offer the silverware and the china to a tavern or an inn.
Have we ever thought about melting down the silver and selling
Do you
silver
have a
bars?
forge?
I would assume that you would have.
Yeah,
We don't have room for everything.
we don't have room
Like,
for
I would have a workshop. I wouldn't have a smelter.
Well, what other spaces do we have on the ship?
Are we smelting large amounts of?
And also,
Yeah.
probably
13 crates of
more
silverware is a lot of silverware.
Well, I'd say like
Easier
melt
for us.
like 5 crates of silverware if we like how many?
Well, let's
crates
see if
of
we can
silverware
sell
do
it
you have?
as silverware first,
Yeah.
because
Alright.
silverware is going to be worth more than just silver,
exactly.
because it's got the craftsman.
Especially after we put in our
Right.
time and our efforts to try it.
If we could manage to get to a classier city, I'm sure we
Are
could
there
sell
only,
these
like,
goods a lot.
However,
Resources
that
now?
that increases our risk.
Well, there's a large open market.
Remember, it's part of the adventure.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Do you want to gamble at the market?
Yeah, why
We
not?
could also, well,
What's
we
the
could,
worst that happened? We find someone and they don't buy it.
we could try taking
Or-
a small. We could try taking a small portion
Yeah,
of the
right.
China and silverware to
Yeah, no, like Sam.
restaurants or inns, whatever, what have you.
Let's try
That
the mass market first, and then we can go to the individual
Okay.
restaurants if that
if
doesn't
we
work.
have anything left.
Yeah,
So, who wants to take that job?
I'll go.
I'll go
Let's
wandering
go.
around since I've already helped you guys out one.
All right. But this time we should totally not double what we're doing again.
Yeah.
So
And I'm-
anyone who
I
doesn't
think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I mean it did.
We got the silk
Okay.
sold.
So
True.
Yeah, we actually did.
what
Fix.
are you doing then?
I'll be
Okay.
heading towards the market with anyone who wants to come.
I've got a whole 3.
Or is it like just the open market square?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have
Trying
any
to
goods
find
with you?
other like
I'm gonna
maybe taverns,
Okay.
restaurants in along the way.
This money needs to be spent.
Oh, every other building you pass is a tavern of some sort or another.
We shouldn't
It's a pirate
try and
city.
sell the 2 places at once though.
Huh?
We should, like, if we're gonna try and do it wholesale, we should just try and do it wholesale. We shouldn't go and like sell part of it by part sale.
Yeah.
So that's like after the market fails. If the market fails,
Okay. Then.
we'll go to the taverns and stuff. But and actually, do we need new forks on the ship? Do we need?
Is there anything we need on the
Do
ship?
you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
fancy?
You know what? I just randomly go, hey crewman, is there anything we need on the ship?
Supplies.
What?
Somebody made note of more blankets.
I did.
Right.
Yeah, blankets would be good.
Could use a nice new pillow.
Okay, why don't we use some of the cutlery for our actual tavern?
Yeah.
No,
No.
you don't use
No.
silver
You
in
don't want
the
people
tavern.
walking
You
out with
don't
it.
want to use silverware in the tavern.
Well, stick to the pewter.
Anyway, so like, what does he say?
Mostly.
The mass. What do the masses
Blankets.
tell us?
Masses!
They're actually pretty content right now. They couldn't come up with any particular goods.
Also, we wanted to hire a few people, didn't we?
Actually, you know what? Is there like a mechanic or engineering shop?
Somewhere, sure.
'Cause we might be able to try and barter in kind as well.
I assume we're paying the crew with like part of the sales.
Yeah, we're going to pay them after we've got the money.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a total amount.
Yeah, they get a certain
Do they get some of it now or?
cut.
Well, let's wait
Say-
until it's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of the
If they're
day,
content.
see how much we can
I mean,
get.
it's not like we're gonna steal it.
All right. So what are you looking for now?
Is there an engineering parts or otherwise ship shop?
Sure.
Sure, so I go there.
You're in that too.
Yeah.
Why do you go there?
Go to the
I'm
ship
just gonna see if there's
shop.
anything worth
Ship
buying that we can trade for.
Okay. Okay.
Make sure your ship shape, tip top shape.
Okay. That makes sense.
No, TikTok.
All right.
Having to sell it.
Okay, so I find my way there, I guess?
Yep.
Alright, so I go inside.
Okay. It's the greasy machine parts shop with greasy machines
I light a match.
all over.
Do I see anything that's like amazing or even worthwhile?
Define amazing.
And or worthwhile.
I would want it.
Well,
It's interesting.
You always
well, you may or may not want just about
Everything.
anything in here.
It's
But
like
as far as
in
like
a candy
impressive workmanship, there's nothing.
Alright, and we're all
Yeah.
stocked up on parts and everything.
I assume so. You're the one that's in charge of it.
Yeah, you're the engineer. Are
You
you?
said you wanted
Parts?
to parts.
That's true. I always want new parts. So,
Do we
They
need
have
to-
parts.
Computer.
we always need new parts.
That's true.
So,
We want to stay ahead of everyone else.
We have at least backups of everything we already have on the ship, right?
yeah,
Does it
we don't have backups for the backups, and the backup itself is a thing. Therefore, we don't. So,
When does it end? Does a set of all sets contain
And
itself?
I-
I'm gonna stop this infinite regression change at 2 links, okay? 2 links. That's it.
Anyway, so is there anything that would be useful for either my tinkering or the engine or whatever?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff that would be useful.
No.
All right.
More than I need some.
So I start going around and just gathering stuff that I want.
Start whatting?
Gathering.
Gathering it? Okay. You soon acquire a large armful of parts and pieces.
Yeah.
This one.
How much are these worth?
So you just like go up to the counter. I want all these.
I want them all!
Yes, exactly.
Give me. There's like
There's a kid in the hut.
it's,
in the
yeah,
candy
it's
shop.
This candy and this candy.
it's a poor like teenager who's clearly just the clerk here. Starts trying to ring them all up, loses count like halfway through, and has to start all over. It's just there.
We have
Good try.
I point to the little
It's like
sign
free.
above the Steam cash register that says, if we do not give you a receipt, everything's free. And I'm like, I don't see a receipt.
That sign is not there, and he hasn't finished ringing it up, so the receipt isn't done printing anyways.
Exactly.
I don't see a receipt.
Anyway, so
For
just
the transaction.
how much does it cost?
All right. That's going to be 300 helios, sir.
Good lord, what are you buying?
What?
It's an engine. What do you think? It's cheap?
We
have
an
some.
engine.
It's not an entire engine. It's stuff related to an engine.
Engine part.
Can we this
All right.
this
Can
will,
you put away half of it?
no wait.
What we're going to do is we're going to pay him in silver.
Oh, that's right.
Silver that happens to be worked in a certain shape. We're not going to mention that part.
In silver, sir?
Silver
Silver.
isn't useful in an engine.
Wait, what? We're giving him it. We're not buying silver.
I don't know if I can take payment in silver. I'm gonna have to talk to my manager.
All right.
He runs in the back.
We pick up all the stuff and leave.
We are pirates.
And returns
And I've got the alien.
A minute later.
Face expression.
and says, I guess we can accept payment in silver.
It'll be 300 worth of silver, right?
You have 300 helios of silver?
300.
No, we have 1,200 helios of silver. No,
Okay, but this only costs 300.
right. So I will go get my crew to fetch it.
Your crew?
3 boxes.
Okay.
All right.
He clearly has no idea what's going on.
All right. So I take the parts and I drop off 3 things of silver.
Guys,
Alright.
in one box that say it's worth 300 helios.
No.
No.
This guy's clearly dumb.
No.
No.
So you
We've already been
drop off 3 crates,
You give people what to do.
take the parts.
You need to learn this.
He looks
You
through.
don't
Well,
cheat people
um,
with their money.
Dude,
it is silver.
And it's worth
That's
300.
dude, I'm
What's
in
300?
my job class is criminal.
All right.
And I am not doing that.
All right. So I leave. My
Okay.
parts.
You guys just start taking.
Okay, so how much do you have?
Hey, wait! You forgot your receipt.
I press a button on one of the devices, and arm extends, takes the receipt, and then I just keep walking.
I didn't even know we sold them.
Anyway,
How much do we have left?
9 things of silver, 25 things of China.
Stupid China.
Yeah, we
All right, so let's go to the open air market.
Okay. All of us, right?
all of
Unless
us.
anyone
So we
wants
can
to do
keep
something
an
else.
eye on everyone.
All of us are going to the open air market, so we
You
can try to
guys are
sell.
going to open air
Can I
Really
try to
happier, by the
pickpocket
way.
from someone?
I can remember.
Everyone's visibly
bad.
happy, by the way.
Bad barber.
I've got it
could.
6 seconds.
Parts?
Or I've
No.
got 6 chances. Plus I've got
I
8
don't
chances
want
to
to
get caught.
have to bail you out of a bad position. Bad. No.
Anyways, so let's first.
All right.
Can we look around and see if anyone else is selling this fine china, and that, so maybe we can get an idea of prices?
Well, we know what it's worth.
Yeah, but let's see what other people are
Yeah,
charging for it,
pricing.
Fair enough.
and see if we can charge maybe more than the 100 worth of the box.
Okay.
Just
so
through prices,
we're in the market.
and I'm searching at least for another stand or something selling fine china or silverware.
And silverware.
Yeah.
Or
Either
maybe even just sort of table settings in general.
Yeah.
Housewares.
Yeah.
To see if there's
Okay.
much interest for that in general.
You find a couple of stalls that fit that description, actually.
How are their prices?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, no one's selling crates.
No, obviously.
So
I could do the math in my head and figure out how much fills a crate. That's how I won all those jelly beans.
It's. I knew there was a trick to that!
does
It's
somebody
like.
have a business scale or something?
I do.
I have
3.
I have 4 streetwise. Does that count?
No,
not in this case.
Oh.
business.
Perception, which I use to do math.
I have
Okay.
2%.
Or
Or 1%.
This is a fairly average task.
Like me.
Make a roll.
So,
So did I roll 3?
wait.
You
3
roll-
and
How many
skill,
do you
right?
Yeah.
Skill plus attribute.
So 6.
Are most people in the market busy? Like, already focused on something else?
No.
Oh yeah, it's
Can I
Fairly large
roll
market,
for
people
pickpocketing someone?
No.
No.
We're keeping
Bad.
Everyone is keeping an eye on you.
Barbara?
You don't want to start something here. Not when we're in the middle of business.
Barb.
Alright,
You don't
so you know what? I
steal. It's got tools to go. You don't.
My impulsiveness
You know what?
is spontaneous. I can do it. Which is why we're all
I take her
keeping
aside
an
and
eye
I
on you.
go,
We see
"There's
your
a
hand
time
go like
and place
this
for
when it's
everything."
I've also got the complication disaffected, which means I have to make one average roll to listen to authority.
Oh, luckily
Shall I
I've
pull
got
out,
authority.
like, the backpack?
I will pull out my authority. No!
Thank God
We
it
will
wouldn't
use
use
the
that.
leash. That doesn't stop me from
I put an elephant-shaped plus
Well, tie the
backpack
leash around your
on,
wrists.
on Barbara's back.
Anyways, are you
Heal.
business?
Alright,
Business. We can handle her while you're businessing.
Right.
Well, you-
Business. 2 successes, and maybe one more than that.
2.
We roll the 6s, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Loading dice. Okay, 2.
It's a lot.
2 successes. Okay.
3. No, 2. 2.
You successfully appraise the wares for sale.
How many
Alright,
dice is this, like, an average roll?
It depends.
Like, to, like, make it so I actually listen to them?
an average difficulty?
Yeah.
You just have to get one success.
Regular, yeah.
But, like, what do I put it on there?
Resolve.
There's no bonus or penalty.
In order to try and
But
get
I know, like, only one for, like, or under resolve.
If you have one under resolve, you roll 1 dice and try
Alright.
and.
I don't succeed, so I'm gonna try to pickpocket somebody.
And we're gonna try to all 4 of us are actively making sure she doesn't.
Like, you don't realize that you don't get to pick stuff. It's like, you know, the fact that you fail to stop yourself doesn't mean someone can't, like, grab you and
Yeah, I
hold you
know.
down.
And you're gonna be making
You
that.
can't control yourself.
I
we will send you
succeed
back to
3
the
out of
ship.
3.
Okay, so
2 6s and a 1.
Okay.
you appraise the
You steal.
goods, and they seem to be
No parking.
on price.
That's all right,
There's a little
like,
bit of a fluctuation, obviously.
Which means if,
But for the most
or
part,
if you guys try to stop
if you did the
me, I can do
calculations,
it.
it would be going at the same rate
You'd
you
have to
quoted
split
before.
your dice against
Okay, so 100 helios a crane.
Yeah, I know. That means, like,
Alright, so.
I got nothing if you guys tried to stop me then.
which
So,
dealer should
Then
we
pretty
approach?
much you guys have
Dealer?
prevented me, so.
Is there anyone who sells both China and silverware?
Specifically?
Both China and
well,
silver.
wait. Are you thinking like going to the stall owners and asking them to like sell the stuff for us, or
I'm
like?
asking them to buy the stuff.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like we have stuff, you're selling that stuff that we're trying to sell you, so we'll offer it to you.
Alright.
And we've already resolved the pickpocketing thing. I had a terrible roll, and if all of them tried to prevent me from pickpocketing, then they would have succeeded anyway, so.
Alright. So regardless, I go.
No.
Okay, you go to a stall.
Mhm.
You try to sell your stuff to them.
Yep, pretty much.
We might have to
You
offer
can
them.
roleplay it if you want.
Okay.
We might have to offer them a lower price. That's the only issue.
Yeah,
But we shouldn't at the beginning.
definitely lower.
What?
But we shouldn't at the beginning. So,
Always put it 10 helios higher at the beginning, that way when you get haggled down, you actually get haggled down to the real price.
yeah, that's
That
what I
was-
was doing,
that was
but
the
with,
idea.
but with 20.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, the first person you talk to is adamant that they are there to sell things, not to buy things.
Yeah, that's how
And
most
I
markets
immediately
work.
go, well, do you know somewhere where I can sell them?
That's how most markets work,
You know,
guys.
Here, sell it yourself.
Yeah.
You realize I'm leaving in like a day.
Not my problem.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well,
You're
while
losing
you're
business by talking to me.
while you're
Then
going
go
around-
away.
While you're going
I-
around,
I-
should we
you
try
said
start
you would.
selling them?
What?
While you're going around,
Silver!
should we try
Get your
start selling
silver,
them
dear!
now?
Fine silver!
No.
Beautiful silver!
Yeah.
Can I try to find
Customers.
somebody who knows the conversion rate?
You want
Like,
silver?
like how much I can get for an ounce of silver? Or like how many helios I can get for an ounce of silver?
We already have it in
They,
praise.
Yeah, we
they know how much.
Yeah.
No, like I mean like
Did you
in
say,
silver
like-
bar.
You want to melt it down.
It's
and
going to be
roll it.
worth
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, it's going to be worth less.
Not worthless, but
Less. Yes.
Alright, so anyway,
Alright. What are you doing now?
trying to not go into a rage.
Okay.
Okay, so
I have the
Did you succeed?
I succeeded.
Okay.
who's selling them right now? And
So, do they just all respond that way?
No, that was just the first one.
Okay.
Try the next one.
we'll just keep
So,
going.
the next one.
The second one, however, seems like super ecstatic at the idea. He's like, you mean you'll give me enough china and silverware that I can basically sell for the rest of my life here?
Yes.
I don't know how much you sell, but sure.
Indeed.
You're talking about crates of the stuff.
Yes.
I go through like a box of it a day.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
I think we found our man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, this is fantastic. Let me get my wife.
Uh-oh.
oh god.
What?
And he goes.
Something.
He goes back, and you see a woman there, like, begin to berate him.
There's the problem.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
There's a large argument, many large hand
Argument,
gestures back and forth.
That's why. Like,
Yeah, I was kidding.
He finally comes back and he says, I can offer you 70 helios per crate.
Well, the going rate is 120.
Where?
That's what we were told by someone. He might be utterly wrong.
Probably is.
Still, 70 is a bit low.
70 is a bit low. I would sell it for 80 myself here.
Do the prices match that?
you're the one
Yeah.
that. Math. Yeah, so.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
Yes.
Why do I need math? I can just look. He
Like,
just
yeah.
told me what the price is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does the price match what he says?
Yes.
I
Okay.
used my sight check.
I use my.
I succeed. How many crates do we have?
We have a total of 36.
36 times 7? Anyways, so.
This one we had like, what, 12 or 13 or something? And we sold
Oh,
off
one.
Oh, but then
We
we
sold all the
Silver.
silver. 3 things went to the parts. We have 9 and 25.
Yeah.
Which is 36.
Can I try to talk the wife into letting him raise or pay us more?
So I
She
see.
doesn't seem like
either.
a reasonable person.
So, quickly,
I also have.
if we sell all
your
30,
husband buy this.
we'll have about
Wrong
2,520. If we sell them all at 70, we'll have 2,520 plus the 1,200, the 1,300
1,300.
that we had before,
Yeah.
How much are we?
for a grand total of 3,720.
Point to Barbara, be like, my starving child.
Alright,
together.
you know what? Let's try and boost it up just a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
I think we said we don't make sales.
So you go, well, can you go as high as like, let's go 75?
Um,
You can sue us with it.
I can maybe do 72 for you. That's it.
So,
Do you want to offer him part of what we have? And
well,
try
no, what I'm thinking is,
Can
I
I
need to
use
talk
my
to the
angel
wife.
face ability against him? And ask,
Ryan.
like,
It's more to keep you out of
Payment.
trouble.
Yeah, exactly. That makes you seem innocent when you clearly did something wrong.
yeah.
That-
Can I please talk to his wife and
That's
try
what
and
we're
like-
gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to his wife. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, this is, like he said, it's enough to keep them in business for, ever.
Forever and
It's
Right.
not wise to turn this down.
So, would you mind, I'm going to take a wild guess and say your wife is partners in the business with you.
Well, yes.
Would you mind if she comes out here as well?
No, she stays in the back. She won't come out.
I mean, does she talk with us?
She doesn't like talking to other people.
Well, would she let us go into the house and talk to her? Would she let us meet her at the doorway? She can stay in the house, we can stay outside the house.
Well, why do you need to talk with her? I'm right here.
We just want to talk with everyone involved.
Make sure.
I already talked with her. I know her input in the situation already.
We want to talk with everyone involved.
Guys, we're running out of daylight.
This is kind of odd that he's trying to keep us away from his wife. Alright.
Guys, we're running out of daylight, and there are a lot more stalls to
Alright,
check out.
74.
I told you 72 is the best I can do.
You can,
At this, I understand this is a great deal, and it would mean a lot to me, but you have to understand the limits of my available capital to make this endeavor. That's the best I can do right now.
guys, there are a lot more stalls, a lot more possibilities.
Alright, so
We can come back if there's no better offers.
let's do the huddle up thing and see if that puts some pressure on him.
Huddle. Okay, so you huddle together.
And
What do
everybody
you
still
think?
questions us, like, why the hell are they doing that?
We're looking over like, look at this great
We've looked around the market. Were there any other stalls that sold these types of goods specifically? Because we've walked around the market.
Yeah, there were.
No, you already talked to the other one.
The other
there
one,
were
so it is
two.
only these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So this,
right.
so
Or
this is our
we-
last option,
or
or we
we
can take it
enter-
to the taverns.
Or we
And
enter ourselves as a third party into this market and try to sell ourselves.
Nah.
He said he sold like a box a day.
True.
Alright, so we talk about this, we talk
I say
about
to
it.
say it's 72.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's better that.
you know what, I think we should, and I just walk away and I go over. You know what?
Plus, we.
You seem
we
like a nice
sold,
guy, 72.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I assume you have a means of delivering all that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
lots of
No
orders.
worries about that.
All right. I'll get my things together and look forward to seeing you in a bit.
Alright, so how many helios do we have?
Altogether, how many crates of silk did we sell at the beginning?
13.
13?
Yeah.
So altogether, that netted us 3,892 helios.
And how many crew people do we have?
3,800.
Comes out of Helen's head.
How many was it?
Well, wait.
3,892.
Well, I'm assuming that
We also have to buy supplies, guys, so we should.
plus I'm assuming that we get slightly higher cuts
It's
than
like
the average crew.
basically.
Yes.
We do.
How does payment
Because
practice?
the crew says we need more
I
blankets.
have no idea.
How many crew members do we have on ship?
Well, at least they're
100.
not asking for
100.
anything else.
Okay, guys,
Like,
we
what,
have
a boat?
100
We have to
crewmen.
buy supplies, then
They're not saying
We've
like
got
then
100
factor
crewmen.
in.
all of
You
it.
got 100 crewmen?
Yeah, and
She's one of them.
Give them
yes,
all.
I'm one of them. But considering this, we have to buy supplies first, then we pay the crew.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we have to take in whatever we need, so.
Yes, like blankets. More blankets.
Sure.
And food.
How about we just
I
buy
think-
generic supplies?
And water.
Okay.
Supply generic
How
supplies.
much are they?
You know, how much are you buying?
How much do we need?
Let's fill
We
up enough for a
need
crew of 100 for several weeks.
I don't know, how long is it
Days?
to like, how long do we normally stay out at sea?
105 you need.
We need pickles and eggs.
Because
guys.
the crew is not including you five.
Well-
It's including me, though.
About 100.
Are they hard boiled?
And then some.
What's like our average time at sea though?
I assume it's probably at
At
least 2
air?
or 3 weeks.
Air, sure.
Away from.
It should be at least 2 or 3, but it could go up to like a couple months.
Yeah.
Well, by then we would probably
Go
like
to
go
another
back
city.
to the hideout, restock, and go back.
And if we loot someone,
Yeah.
we'll probably
Yeah.
be carrying food.
But,
Instead of just
but if you
tables.
take all their food, they're
technically.
going to die. Yeah, never mind. So,
We looted a dinner party.
how
How
much supplies would we normally?
Shot a cannonball straight through the window. We're just like, yo, we're crashing this party.
Give us your food
I
And your dinner plates.
do not know.
and your knives.
How about we do this based off, like, so how about we fill up halfway of supplies of our cargo?
I'm assuming if one Helios is like a semi-decent amount of money,
Which it is.
I'm assuming that
Like a
like
significant amount of money.
I'm assuming like 100 to 200 Helios should be enough for like 2 to 3 weeks worth of food, and water and stuff.
Plenty.
Okay.
How about we just
A
take off?
point of cargo space of basic foodstuffs is 20 helios.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So-
how much? Or is that enough for how many
I
people?
have no idea.
Let's just assume
I
that
assume a
we're-
big
Cargo
cargo
space.
box of like dried food would probably be enough for
All right.
like 100 people
So
for a day or
how
two.
about we just spend 392 helios and say that covers whatever?
Because then when we have like a nice even number.
Yeah.
392. So I'm assuming that.
That brings us down to an even number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
just do that.
So we just spend 392 on
Make it
like
easy.
whatever we need, blankets,
Blankets, food, water.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Actually, water we can just kind of.
Gather,
Water.
you know, from the sky that we fly through.
Okay, so you
Imagine a giant
So we've
butterfly.
restocked.
Gather them all
Restock those
up.
words.
Okay. And so that leaves us with 3,500.
Yep.
Okay, and we have 100 crewmen.
Yes.
And
I
then 5 of us.
suppose if
So
we have
What I say is
3,500.
We give each of them 100 helios, and then we take them.
No.
No, there's 100.
No, because that
No.
would that would imply that we're going into.
No, because then I'd cause a mutiny.
Let's give them each 10 helios.
No.
Then I'd cause a mutiny.
I say we give them 30 at least.
How about you
500
split
left
it
for a
evenly
five.
amongst
That's
the
true.
crew?
30.
Evenly amongst everyone on the ship.
No.
Because then,
No.
one,
because we're
you'd
more
make
important than
everybody
you.
happy, and you wouldn't have a mutiny happening.
Well, we
You're not
can
going to have
Except
we
it's
can
kind of
save the rest.
there's kind of an assumed
Saving.
hierarchy. In the
Saving.
same way that
Save the
in the
rest.
same way
just
that,
in
that a
case.
factory worker doesn't get angry or doesn't yell at his boss that his boss,
However-
oh, you're making so much more money than me. It's like kind of like
I think
You
they
do
should
realize that inciting a mutiny, we throw you overboard.
I think
yeah, and there's
These
no
people are
water.
considerably closer to land.
There's no water too.
Point of fact here. But
how much is one Helios worth?
We're just dividing.
One
the-
dollar.
Okay, a big crate of
There's
dried food is 20 helios. So just
So 30 a
And then
person
back
and
to
then
the
100 to each of us.
Well,
yeah, that sounds
As
good.
the officers, yeah.
Pay hike.
well, it's like 30. I
the
hope
crew
it was
owes
like
me money anyway, so I
helios
should
or
get a higher
something
pay.
like
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
30
need-
helios.
Oh, you'll get them?
30
You
helios
need
is
a
enough
nice
to build like a
conversion
giant
lab.
crate of food.
Yeah.
You need a nicer coat with like gold.
It's enough to buy like.
Nah.
It's apparently enough that like it's more than the intake of any of these
I have my
vendors.
captain's hat. What else do I need?
Yeah.
Like it's a significant amount of money.
The tricorn.
For Captain's
be
Hat, that's where the
significant.
bar fights.
Showy.
So
I want the world.
Nah.
anyone in the officer corps objected to this plan.
Huh?
I
Let me
agree
know.
basically with whatever plan
Captain.
Edward puts forth. So
Robert. Paladino.
I'm gonna try to find the specifics on crew happiness.
Okay.
they get
I
paid.
sincerely doubt not getting you paid as much as the main.
Actually, it
characters.
lowers
Low
their.
blood sugar.
I sincerely doubt that.
It
You
does.
know I get
seriously.
angry,
What is it?
angsty when I have low blood sugar.
Like, don't you have to keep the crew happy at times?
You do, but
And I
I
know,
doubt.
like, in basic pirateness, that I know, like, every level of pirate, like, most
Yeah,
pirates.
your
got
crew is
people
currently
pay.
at
I
competency.
sincerely doubt that they expect equal pay.
And if they
Well,
do, we'll
that's
throw 'em overboard
historically
'cause they're
how it's
dumb.
happened.
No,
But
not
historically,
all
they-
pirate crews.
They voted. You're
It
talking
is
about
on
the
the,
democratic one where they voted to
Town
elect
right there.
someone else.
That's the historic pirate for you. They all get an equal share of the treasure.
Yes, it's Queen, Pirate Queen.
Yeah, we're a
We're
monarchy.
captains.
But
You're not at the same rank.
But,
So the
They
doctor
also-
gets money. Gets
Yes.
a lot more money than everybody else
We have to
apparently.
figure the doctor into this.
Oh,
don't
that's
we?
true.
But I think
Oh, and doesn't the
okay,
Or
so
the people that lose
106
arms and
people are
stuff.
on the ship.
Yeah, thankfully.
yes,
all right? How about
approximately.
But you actually find the rules?
Well, they're reading that right now.
For what? Paying the crew?
Yeah.
Because I know that's part of it.
This is the soap opera that you have.
How much do we pay the crew?
this isn't important. Let's give them 30. We'll each take 100.
No.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
You know what?
a general reference point, a mug of beer costs a cent, 1/100th of the
Yeah.
helio.
I mean,
Yeah.
I bought.
No, I-
Yeah,
like,
that's
so
enough
a lot
for
of
each
money.
crew member to have
Yeah.
3,000 mugs of beer.
I
It's enough
bought
for them to
an
get
entire.
smashed for the rest of the year.
So,
I bought
so,
an entire
well-
suit for 3 helios.
so, like, to put this in reference, let's say a mug of beer is $3. So, like, a pint of beer is $3.
So one
So,
Helios.
One Helios is $300.
We're giving
So we're
them
giving
90.
$90.
No, we're giving them $90,000.
No.
No, 900.
300 times 30. So,
Sorry, 9,000.
$9,000.
$9,000.
I never
$9,000.
claimed to be good at math.
And this This is not yearly salary. No. This was just loot.
From probably like
A month.
like
And
a
this
2
is what-
months maybe.
This is what we do.
Okay? So,
And we're each getting like,
And we're providing
what are
them
we getting,
food
like
and
30K?
stuff too.
yes.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
So
like
you
they
know what
have
they
to
can
pay
s-
for food and
You
lodging
can,
or
you
anything
can
like that.
suck it. We're each getting 100. And
Yeah.
you're getting
You
30.
mean you 5 are getting 100?
Yep.
I'm a part of the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
I was getting 30.
You guys
Which is
are-
$9,000.
You know, you have a place
I'll take
to
30.
live. We just bought you a shit ton of food.
And I'm the one who helped you find the silk dealer. Without that, you wouldn't be
I was the one who found the soap.
Hey,
You
you're
were
the
I'm the
tagging
one
along
who saved
with-
you from the Fabio.
No, you didn't save me from nothing.
You did it all.
There's a couple negatives in there.
Anyways, it's getting really late. People should go to sleep now.
You didn't save me from
Yeah, it's
anything
children's
there.
bedtime.
Says the insomnia.
Go to bed, child.
Never. I gotta make a roll
This
first.
is you march your
Try
time.
I go to bed.
Listen to my authority.
I go to bed.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Kids in bed.
Yeah.
I think we have the name of the episode.
What is
Damn
it?
it, I go to bed.
The episode.
Yeah. This is soap opera episode.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so now that we've survived this
Alright.
loot selling,
So,
Yes. Okay. So
I now have
on,
31 today.
on that note, everyone gets their share of treasure.
How many?
Everyone seems
Plus 100.
happy enough,
Wouldn't be that bad.
except for the few objections already noted. And it is indeed getting late in the evening, so some people begin to look towards retirement for the day
and they have new blankets and new pillows.
and enjoy their new blankets and new pillows. Alright, we are going to take a
What do we do about
pause break there.
Yeah, it doesn't mention